Hello, welcome to Z Explains BG. We're going to be playing a probably 5-point match on Backgammon Hub, assuming we can get an opponent. Just trying to warm up a bit for my weekly tournament tonight, which I may end up streaming. I may end up commentating a match or two, but we shall see. All right, looks like we got a match with BB. All right, good match to my opponent, who's starting off with a good roll. Ooh, what is she doing? Oh, she thought it was six. She thought, what did she think there? She thought it was 5-1. I don't know. I don't know what she was. I don't know what she thought it was. Um, that was weird. She played 8-2, and then 13-8. Trying to think of like what role she thought it was that she would have made those same clicks. Okay, she says 1 sec. I guess she's distracted. That's what's going on. Okay. Hopefully she'll be back. She'll be back in short order. One thing I haven't been doing lately is the daily puzzles for whatever reason. I just kind of lost the thread. Maybe I'll go back to it at some point. Although there are some issues with it that I kind of don't really like. Like I think the error calculation is all off. Like if it's no double take, and you vote pass, I don't think you're fully penalized. At least the error that it shows, isn't correct. Like it's like the gain that the doubler gets um, when you incorrectly pass or something. Oh, okay. So is this the right idea here? Just hope to get missed, and then I have like a losing race, or do I go after her? Get hit back less than half the time. I don't know. I actually don't know what this is. Huh. Or something else even. I don't know. I'm gonna try this, but really not. It might be blundering there. Yeah, she doubles this, which seems early, but not crazy. I guess she thought my play was bad, which it might have been. I don't think she's doubling the other play where I just run all the way. Yeah, we'll see what the computer says afterwards. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, she's got to hit twice play, which looks like she's going to find. Or she plays it passively. Yeah, hit twice looks pretty strong to me. And maybe I should have like anchored last turn so as not to get completely blown away. Yeah, this looks weird. Punished. And I have nothing. Good. 2 shots. Oh, 3 shots. No, only 2 shots. Nice. Hey, maybe I should cube this. It's clearly kind of a big edge with some good threats. It's fairly gammonish, which sort of argues against cubing at the score. But I'm going to set it and see what happens. Okay, she passes. And I don't know. She seems to be playing a little weirdly. Okay, so I'm up 2-zip after probably botching that first game. But we'll see. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's another play. You hit on the 2 and play 11 to 6. It's quite a bit safer. Less upside though, I guess. Let's take a look. I'm up in the race quite a bit, so I don't know. Also, the distribution is better. Let's try it. That did not work. I guess I was getting smacked either way. Yes, you should cube this. I don't think I even want to take it at this score. This looks a little more takeable due to the blot on the ace point now. But still, I don't know. I'd have to think about that one if she cubed that. It seemed like a play, which would the first place you looked at. And I'm dead. Yeah, once again she should cube that. I don't think it's too good. Now maybe. Now definitely. Shoot. All right, so likely it's going to be 2-2 unless I can roll a bunch of fours. Oh no, she's cashing. Book play here for money anyway. It's a little weird. It's hit with the 3 and bring down the 2. Oh, this probably isn't too bad. The score wouldn't be crazy to cube that. Four away, 3 away. Very aggressive, especially in gammonish positions. All right, I am going to anchor up. Oh, actually, no, I could hit. I would anchor up, but if I hit her, the 2 is quite productive. Hitting again. The score makes me want to just sort of play conservatively, though. Yeah, I don't know. I want to like tamp down the gammon so she can't get in a good cube, you know. That was pretty passive. Given that the hit 2 play is pretty strong. I wonder if it's actually this. Easier to make progress next turn, and then the 9 point is a lot of value. A lot more flexible, you know. Midpoint goes down in value when you have the bar point made, like the defensive bar point. Excuse me. Okay, so it's probably the 4. I guess I could make the 2, but it's 3 shots, 3 sort of unnecessary shots. Let's try this. Let's keep the good builders for the 7 and the 5 alive. That's a lot of good this is doing me. Okay, she should be slotting her 2 in some fashion. This looks okay. I'm not sure. You can slot both the 2 and the 1 also. I don't like this as much. Although actually this has some merit in that it's like easy to cover the 5 point from the 11 point. This doesn't look right. Yeah, so maybe her play's okay. Although, I don't know, you slot the 2, and it's not that hard to make the 2 either. Let's just make the 5 point and say, she has to roll a 5. Or just play 6 to 1. Let's say I just play 6 to 1. I mean, she does have to make some concession right away, you know? And I keep the outfield structure. So she got so I guess we'll do this. Would have gotten smacked? No, this would have been blocked. Okay, now our board's all trashy, so it's not too bad to leave a shot now. Just keep the anchor. Oh, I can play 18 to 12, 18 to 15, and ones are duplicated. Like so. I mean 3 blots, but I like the front position being still clean. Yeah, again, we'll take a look at the computer analysis afterwards. I maybe not playing this one that well. 7 pips because she does not cube. I am more efficient than her. 9 pips now. Would probably end up cubing that. And maybe the turn before also. 10 pips now. Yeah, it looks pretty strong. Yeah, I gotta let this one go. All right, 3-way, 3-way. Yeah, 11 to 5 is correct. This is okay. It's a little easier to make progress when missed. All right, I assume there's some duplication here. Hit twice. Cover and hit. Yeah, it's a bunch of shots anyways. Yeah, she should hit me there for sure. Assuming she covers the ace. Make the 5. Really don't have that much over here, but the position is still, I still have such a huge positional edge. It's 3-way, 3-away. So this is some easy take, I think. She's got like okay structure, I guess. Let's take a roll. This is actually one shot, 4 hits. Ooh. Oh, no, this plays sort of okay for her because she gets to make the 5. But she does have to killy checker. Yeah, that's the only thing. I guess I still don't have anything, but I'm not really clear on what's going on here. It's such an unusual position. Haven't like made any progress really. All right, now I have some progress. See what happens. 3, 3. Okay, I mean, I guess I'm cubing this now. Maybe I should have cubed earlier, but we'll see. She's gonna look at the race and take. Okay, she does. Not sure about that one. Her position is so bad there, you know, compared to mine. It's a little better to break from the top. 6 to 2, 5 to 3. Six to 5 actually might have been a little better there, because we're both 1-1 and 2-2 would make the 3-point cleanly. Takes away 3-3, which is why I didn't do it. But I didn't see that. But it was sort of gaining on both of those doubles. Okay, well, he's too ugly to keep the prime, I think. Although, I could do this. No, I guess that doesn't make much sense with 3 checkers back. I just think our board is so like terrible. Getting hits not that bad. All right, that's the 5. That's the 5. Okay, sorry. Well, she could be running next turn, so let's get the builders. And then let's hit her, leaving an extra shot, trying to up the gammons. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna lose this one. Probably not. She should know how to play the 1 first. She's played 200 games on this site, it says. There you go. Okie dokie. Seems fair. All right, so likely it's going to be 4-2, so gammons will not, 4-2 Crawford, so gammons will not help her. And we will get XG going. Good. Yeah, I'm most curious about game 1. Especially that 6-5 where maybe I should just run and not hit her. I'm running into, but I was like running into a losing race and leaving her a shot. So I was like, well, maybe try a different game plan. Good. Okay, 4-2 as expected. Okay, this time I will make the 5 points. and then make the 1 points. 4 points. 3 points? Try to make the 3. All right, surviving. Yeah, maybe I should have thought 6. Maybe I should have thought about that a little more. Could have just made the 7. Okay, so that's the 4. This is pretty sick position, but I hate to get hit with aces. She might even attack here. And then this guy's a target. Boy, it's so tough. 3 points is going to stay open. All right, let's try this. If she hits me with an ace, maybe I get to attack her. Oh, there's another play. I guess I could have given up. I didn't see I could give up the 5 points. Play a 5 to 1. I do my 6s. Could play 5 to 1. 5 to 1, 5 to 3. Is that a play? Okay, so I'm covering with something this time. Okay, so it's either 3 and then the right 6 would be this. So this is there's a 6 shots. Well, I'm covering with the 6, and this looks like more shots. Probably 8 shots. Slightly better position though, I would say. Although actually this is good because the spare ends up on the 5, which is nice. Maybe a little harder to bring home though. Yeah, this looks weird. Down 40 in the race, 30 something in the race. So this looks better. Okay, now maybe run 1. Still down 20. Yeah, maybe run 1. You get to actually slot the 3 point. If you just run one guy, you can play 23 to 3. I mean, obviously you're getting attacked some, but I only got 3 builders. So that's probably your best shot. Like here, how do you win this? You know, you're still hard to hit. And when you do hit, you're still like a big underdog. Yeah, in the end, you're going to have to run next turn anyways. So I think maybe it's sometimes a little hard to see those plays where, you know, you used to like when you roll doubles, you used to like moving the dice in pairs, you know. So sometimes it's easy to overlook moving just like one of those guys, like she should have done there. Okay, all right. I think this is gonna be an ugly PR, to be honest. I'm a little scared, but maybe it'll be an opportunity to learn something. If it's a 4, I'd be happy. No, it is a 4. Okay, I know I'm okay with a 4. Because I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised by a 6, 7 or worse there. I did play a pretty bad. I think my last match was pretty bad. Let's see. Oh, the last match was just a 5. Oh no, it came up in XG though. I remember. Yeah, it was worse than that. Anyways, let's take a look at XG. Oh, I may need to re-import it. I pressed the wrong button. Let's see if this works. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Z is on the bottom, B is on the top. And we can just look at my errors. Okay, good. 3, 2, okay. So sometimes it's right. So play here, real play here is 18 to 15, 13 to 11, right? You're leaving extra shots, but you get your 11 points. And so that's often right. Except here, if you just play it sort of normal 18 to 13, it's only two shots, and you're against the stronger board. So that's why I didn't do anything fancy here. Okay, yeah, the 6-5 here. Okay, so both yeah, okay, so it was quite unclear to me. I'm glad to see like the plays aren't that close, point oh 0.07. But Cubeless, they're quite a bit closer. Cubeless is more like point oh 0.04. It's just I think it's seeing a legit cube four, like a legit like strong cube four. If I do make the wrong play of running 24 to 13 here, and the cube maybe she has a cube if I hit her, but it's not nearly as strong. Um, and so that adds to the cube full equity difference here. So I'm glad to see the plays are like sort of close. For me, this was like a very unusual decision for some reason. I can either escape the guy completely cleanly, except it's not clean. I'm leaving this because I still have a blot flapping around. Or I can say, look, I'm down in the race, so I should try a different game plan, and that's what I do. The computer likes it apparently. She does double, which okay, yeah, that's a good cue, but it's some huge take. And then I enter and hit her. And then, yeah, I'm not sure what to do here again. No, I'm glad to see it's close because I wasn't sure. I mean, what's the priority here? You're getting attacked like crazy over here. But, you want your 5 point and you don't want to leave a shot on your 7 points. So I don't know. Turns out the factors even out pretty well. This versus this. One thing in favor of this is that it loses fewer gammons by a good margin. And gammons are pretty valuable at this score. This 5 away. Double gammons are more valuable than usual. So it'd probably be different. Doubled money, it probably would like making the 5 points. On the other hand, your recubes are quite powerful, so I don't know. Yeah, then her play's weird. Yeah, why not hit twice here? I get to hit her twice. Okay, got nothing here. Okay, 14 to 10, 6 to 5, or 14 to 10, 13 to 12, which I kind of didn't consider. Sort of attractive because it's good builders for the 7 and the 9. Of course, my play is good builders for the 5, which does come in handy. And then somehow, I don't know why she left the anchor here. She's a take it, she doesn't leave the anchor. Here, this cube's pretty strong. Computer thinks it's a pass. I mean, I think maybe she would have found the take if she did this. And she correctly passed the other way. So like one way she could have maybe thought about this is, okay, which play am I happier to take after? And maybe that helps find this play. Okay. Yeah, so you could split here. You could do the normal thing, 24 to 18, 13 to 11. I kind of don't like leaving a blot on the 11 point when the opponent is split with an ace. Also, there's this extra checker on the 8 point that she's happier than usual to hit with aces. So that's why I run here, and the computer likes it. Slightly better play here than mine. So you make the ace point with two of them, right? And then I played 16 to 11, 13 to 8, leaving just two shots. The computer wants to play a little tidier. Don't play 11 to 8 with the last one. Play 11. I'm sorry, don't play 13 to 8 with the last one. Play 11 to 6. This builder's slightly better. 6-5. Okay, find a clever play here. Yeah, first impulse was definitely to hit off the 5, but I was thinking, I'm up in the race huge. I want to minimize shots. Distribution is pretty clean after my play. So let's go for it. It does, and then it doesn't work, and then somehow she doesn't double for a while. I probably would have found the take here. Yeah, I would have passed here, and then she's maybe legit too good here. Yeah, legit too good, and then she gets way too good, and then she cashes. Okay, this is the three-away, four-away game. I'm playing okay so far. I'm wondering if there's going to be a bunch of missed cubes in the three-away game. I wonder if that's going to be my problem. Yeah, you can almost double this at four-away, three-away, and then I'm thinking due to the score, I should play conservatively here, which is correct. It's just this is a little too conservative. Making the anchor here with the 6-2 when you have this nice hit two play because the two is like really nice after hitting with the 6. Now, if you're not going to hit with the 2, it is actually right to make the anchor, but yeah, because the 2 is so strong, you got to hit with the 6. Fine. Okay, make a decent play here. Keeping the 9 point, foregoing the 5, but getting great distribution. Okay, this is pretty clear. Okay, you do not make the 2 point here because you don't want to leave the 3 shots, 6-3-3-3. And you want to keep the 3 builders alive for making the 5 or the 5 point. So you do something like this. Okay, nothing better here. Okay. Her 3-1. Yeah, I would just slot the 2. Her play's not too bad, I guess. Well, actually, her play is better than probably what I would have done. I would have played 6-2, I think. Get a double cover for the 2 point. But these builders are like really low. It's pretty inflexible. So the computer's top choice is to play 4-1, 3-2. Maintain a little bit more flexibility with the builder. Slotting both the open points. So that's pretty reasonable. And then her play looked okay. Just because it's... You don't like giving up your 5 point, but she's got an 11 point made. So it sort of bears on the open 5 point. Oh, then the 4-1. Okay, yeah, making the 5 is crazy. I think I used to do this stuff more, just sort of bite the bullet for the great position, but you don't have to leave a shot here. And one thing that helped me find this play was that the fact that she's like all out of time in the outfield, right? Like if she had a little more flexibility, I might have actually made the 5. Like I'm thinking, okay, it's because she has to make some concession next roll. She has to give something up. I don't want to give her like shots to give her like all these great rolls when she's got all bad rolls. So like, it's probably still going to be wrong, but like I would have strongly considered leaving the shot if she had a little more flexibility in the outfield. Like let me show you one variant. Like just something like, I don't know, something like this. Like now she doesn't have to give up something next roll. She can just play from the 11 point pretty reasonably. From my 11 point, from her 14 point, I mean. So it's possible I would have made the 5 here, although because the difference was so great in the actual position, it's still going to be wrong, I think. But I think it's going to be wrong by less. Oh, hey man, good to see you. Yeah, when not to make the 5 point work. I think I used to do that stuff a lot more, but I still do it incorrectly sometimes. But I've seen the computer ding me like a million times for it, you know. So let's see. I assume it's going to be closer here at least, right? Because of the flexibility argument. Yes, a lot closer here, but it's still wrong. Let's see. Yeah, it's very wrong. I mean, partly the score makes it more wrong, I think, because it's upping the gammons for both sides. But it would still be wrong for say money. Oh, actually, we can check that. Yeah, somehow it's more wrong for money, which I don't get. Oh, cube in the middle. Yeah, I don't know. Some cubeful thing going on, maybe. Anyways, so this is the 2-1 game. Okay, so I managed to play correctly with this really ugly 6-1 play. But again, she has to make some concession, which she does. Here I should. Oh, I have. I basically. I have to leave her a shot here somewhere. So I broke the 8 point, slotting the 5 point. It's a little tough to follow up with, though. So the computer does prefer 18 to 13. Getting leaving a shot, but everything leaves a shot. But getting good flexibility, keeping the outfield structure. I can see it. I maybe could have. I may if I really took a good think on that one. Maybe I could find that play. Instead, I slotted the 5. Oh, and then I get too clever here. I should be minimizing. I should be minimizing risk. Okay, this is the big blunder for the match. I was enamored with the 1 duplication. Right. I way overvalued the 1 duplication by doing this. What was to hit on both sides of the board? Of course, I'm giving her 8s also. I'm giving her all 8s except for 2-2, so that adds 5 more shots, and there's 2 11s that hit. Yeah, so this is 1,000,000 shots and 3 blots. So this is 11, 16. This is half the deck, 18 shots. Half the deck and 3 blots. So let's look at the right play. It's 2 blots. It's still, it's still something like 18 shots though. 15, 16, 17. Oh, it's still 17 shots. 18. No, it's actually 19 shots. This is actually more shots. Right, this is 15 4s plus 6 2 plus 5 3. So this is 19. There's 11 aces. There's five 8s that hit. No, I'm sorry. 5 8s that hit because 2 doesn't hit. So 16 plus 6 5 18 shots. Why is this so much better? I don't get this. Is it that like when she rolls badly, she's leaving me a shot here? Or really trashing her board more? Whereas when she rolls badly here, she doesn't have to leave a shot because she just clears the 11 points? But why is it such a huge difference? 3 blots. Yeah, I agree with you. The 3 blots definitely matter. But I think it's harder to clean up. Yeah, no, that makes sense, I think. Okay, so she misses, say. She just clears the 11 point cleanly. With like, I don't know, 5-4 or something. I guess I am likely leaving her another shot or really trashing my position badly. She misses here. Yeah, I don't have any blot. I don't have like a blot in my board I have to worry about. Maybe the main thing is though, like her bad numbers leave me a shot. In other words, the race is close, and I'm putting more pressure on her by keeping the checker back. Sort of good long and short term pressure maybe, but I never get to make my 5 point though. I kind of see it, but I'm surprised by the size of the error. It's very surprising to me. And we can look at the intermediate play too, which is 18 to 9. This is a double shot, so this is 20 something shots. So this is the most shots, but again, I'm keeping the checker all the way back. So I think that's mainly what's going on here. I think the bot's just valuing keeping pressure on white while white has like the badly crunched position. Yeah, I think that's mostly what's going on. I'm still shocked by the size of the error though. 0.2 for this. My play, because of the 3 blots that you mentioned, My play loses the most gammons, so that's sort of magnified at the score, you know. Yeah, yeah, but I think your point about the three blots does matter more also than I'm giving it credit for, because I'm getting gammon a lot more after my play. Like my play loses 5% more, but it loses like 8% more gammons. And again, that's magnified. The value of the gammons is magnified due to the score because she's gonna cube me at some point probably. She should cube me at some point probably, and then her gammas are extremely valuable. Double gammas are extremely valuable. Like I don't know, can she even cube? No, she can. No way she can cube this. She does roll 6-6, and then it turns into a dumb race, and she should cube me at some point. I thought almost here. Yeah, here is just double take. Up 9 pips, although I'm a little more efficient than her. Up 10 pips, and then she does double, and it goes double pass. Makes sense. Oh yeah, then I was kind of confused this game too. Like I thought maybe I missed some cubes here. Okay, so I run here, which is correct. She attacks, which I presume is correct. She should attack me here. 6-3 cover and hit. She's got like this blitzy posture, right? She can make the ace point. Now she's that ace point's not good for anything except keeping me up on the bar when she attacks. So she should definitely hit with the 3 here after covering the 1. Her play leaves a bunch of shots anyways. Like here, I thought about cubing because I mean I'm gonna be able to prime her if I roll decently. Like I make an awesome 4 prime, and then her position just collapses because she's got a very impure front position. So this could be a cube. It's not quite maybe. Oh, I should slot here. No, I did not consider slotting. 4s are duplicated. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't see this. Yeah, this would be a good play. Because my whole game plan is like blocking her in. And because then 4s are duplicated when I slot, like she has force to hit and force to cover. So this goes right after the prime, and she rolls badly. I get a strong Cuban right away. Yeah, no, this should be pretty clear. Yeah, I just missed it. My play would be okay, like with a 5-2, I think, because I got decent building power, anyways. But the builder on the 12 isn't doing anything. 4s and 3, yeah, 3-1 definitely. Yeah, good point, Alex. 1-1 also. 2-2 not really, because a 2-2 kind of hits and does something on the other side of the board. But we have 1-1, 3-1. Yeah, but 5-2, I think my play is okay. Because like maybe slotting is still like okay, but 5-2 you get decent building power without the risk of slotting. I guess the slot's not that good here because you have to strip the 7. The slot's okay here though. Like if you want to slot to 5. Yeah, but yeah, you can just do this. You can just do this and have good building power at much less risk. But yeah, the builder 5-1, the builder on the 12 just isn't anything. 6-4, do 6-3, 5-3, 3-1. Yeah. Yeah, but it looked like it wouldn't like slotting with a 5-2, just because like you can get awesome builders and not have to slot basically. But this is not awesome builders. And then I thought about cubing here also. I'm not sure what was going on here. Again, if I can make my 5 point or something, her position is just going to collapse like crazy. But apparently now her position is a lot better with her 5 point made. So the computer still doesn't want to cube this. Yeah, exactly. And 13-12 does not. Anyways, I rolled badly. Well, I kind of have to find the right play here, right? Because there's no good non-slot play. So sort of forced to make the right play there. Again, I thought about queuing here for the same reasons, but her position is still sound enough that the computer doesn't like it, and that she should pass this because now her position is just collapsing all the time. I don't know if I missed a play here at all. Bar 26, 5. Yeah, 5-4, right. This is my play is. I mean, maybe it looks like it doesn't matter, but I think the computer's right that my play is like slightly wrong here. I think I did mention this during the match. There's not a ton going on where you place the builders. I mean, all things being equal, you want the builders on the I'd say you want the structure after my play. All things being equal, because you generally want the builders on the 6 and not the 5, just because there's more options from the 6. This gets you an extra point making number though for the 3-point, because 1-1 and 2-2 makes the 3 points, and if you do my play, 3-3 makes the 3-point, but you're giving up 1-1 and 2-2. 2-2 might still kind of work from the 7-point, but you don't get to make it. You don't get to make it and keep your 6 prime. Make the 6 prime. I'm saying. So because there's not much else going on, I think this play is sort of findable. I think I did mention it during the match. 3-2. This I don't know about. I mean, obviously you're covering somewhere, and then you do want to stay back on the 20. I'm pretty sure. You don't want to move the guy on the 20 because you could enter with like a 1-5, 2-5, 1-4, 2-4, even 3s, 1-3, 2-3. So you want a shot at that extra checker, but I'm not sure the reason why the computer prefers covering with the 3 covering. Oh, I see. No, I see what the computer's thinking. Well, I actually wants to play 8-3. I see. I was thinking the choice was between this play and this. Oh, this play. No, this is weird. Or this play. I was thinking like the choice was between this play and this play. But the computer has this other idea. The computer says if white rolls 1-6, you want to trap white off the point with a 1-6 and then close out 2, 3, or 4 checkers. I see. Yeah, wins more gammons. My play wins only slightly more. But yeah, the computer wants to do this. I think it pays to 2-6 though. I think it's only gaining immediately on 1-6. Like I think if you know white's rolling 2-6, I believe I believe you don't want to do this. But one benefit of the computer's play is if you do if you do the computer's play, and I think we might see this a little later. If you do the computer's play, and the computer rolls a 1, say he rolls a 1. I was gonna say like a 1-3 or something. Yeah, if the computer rolls a 1-3, I think maybe you do want the 8-point open. Like in that case, you are going to want to trap white off the anchor with 6s. So it makes it sort of convenient for you not to have the 8-point next roll. If white rolls 1-3. Now there's other stuff going on there, like white has to play 6-3, which is good for black. But I think that is partly what's going on. Like you do my play, and it might not be that. I think the computer does want to clear the 8-point now, but sometimes it's not that convenient to do it. Like if you roll like a 6-1 or something, or something like that. If you roll like a 6, it's not that convenient to clear the 8-point, and the builder on the 9 is a little weirdly placed for trapping the guys off the 23-point. So yeah, I guess you got to think ahead about that. Like, if the position is funny, if the position was if the position was if the position was this, and I roll 4-3, say, I think I maybe do find the play that gives up the 8 points. Because this is a very, like, fairly common trap situation where there's 3 checkers back, but you have one on the ace and two on the 2, and so there's like a lot of incentive to like trap off the 2 point before white can roll that important ace and step up to the 2 points. So I think I find the right play here. I don't find it in the actual match position because that white checker isn't on the ace point yet. It's still up on the bar. But yeah, I guess that bears some thinking about. Here it still likes to trap, although now it's a little weird because you got giving up the 7 points and you're slotting the ace points. 17 to 8 doesn't look that good either, though. Yeah, sort of trap play here also, but again, it's a little bit fishy looking now. Again, 7-1. I think maybe I did consider this during the match. Now you're not now white doesn't have to give up the anchor to hit, though. I think I did consider this. 7-1, 6-1, 4-3 is a play also. So we can take a look at this. It's just because white's board is so awful. 2-point board with a blot. So if you get hit with a 5-3 or something, you might get to hit this guy. And I think you're happy when white just rolls a 6-2 or something, because you've cleared the 7 point and have great builders. So what's my play do? My play of I did the sort of the normal thing, I think, of clearing the 8 points, which doesn't even, I guess it says it wins about equal to 7-1. We can put it up on the board. I think most people are doing this. It is a kind of a common theme, though. When your opponent's anchored on the 2 point, oftentimes it is right to clear the 7 before the 8 points. Yeah, and one reason is you don't, especially with the 5-1 here, you don't want to leave 3 checkers on the 7. It's going to take a while to clear the 7 now, and you're letting white out on 6s. So yeah, this isn't great either. In fact, the computer says doing this ugly play, keeping the block, is better than my play, which I did consider, but I really didn't like the strip position. This wins the most, apparently, according to the computer, which, I guess there's big incentive to keep white blocked in here. I don't know. I think most people are doing my play. I'm glad I at least considered 7-1, Wins more gammons. Hard. So I guess maybe one way to look at it is like it's hard to lose from here. And so maybe you think about the play that wins the most gammons. Yeah, the board is awful. Exactly. Like you wouldn't do this, I think. If white had a 3.5 point board, one of the other plays would be right, I think. So I think your point about white's board being awful is sort of important to note. Still okay, but the computer does like not leaving the shot. Still better than my play, probably. A lot better than my play, apparently. So what about 5-2? What about 5? How do you play a 5-2 here? Let's say in the match position. You can keep obviously making the 8 points going to be okay to keep the block on, but do you clear the 8 point? Is clearing the 8 point better than say leaving a shot? Say 6-1, 7-5 is like that's a nice looking play now. But it looks to me like clearing the 8 point maybe has more going for it than with a 5-1. Because you're not leaving 3 checkers on the 7. You're only leaving 2 checkers on the 7. And then you can clear it. You can clear it next turn. But I have a feeling it's going to like 6-1, 7-5 still. 6-1, 3-1. Yeah, 6-1, 6-5, 6-1, 7-5 is in fact better than clearing the 8, although it looks closer than in the match position. But still, it likes just maintaining the block another turn. Sheesh. Backgammon is complicated, dude. But I have seen this theme a lot where like the guy's anchored on the 2-point. It's very often right to clear the 7-point before the 8-point a lot. Kills your 6s a lot of the time. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's a tough. Little variations in the position might make clearing the 8 correct though, so it's a little hard to generalize. Anyways, I do bear in. I start bearing off. I hit here mainly for the gammon. It is slightly better for the win to rip 2, the computer says. Because when you get hit, you want the checker off. And you don't want to leave the extra shot when you hit. He's got 1-1 to hit also. She's got 1-1 to hit also. She could also enter on the 1 point here. It caused me long-term problems. On the other hand, she could enter on the 6. Yeah, hitting's pretty clear here, both for the gammon and for the win, I thought. And then I just come home and leave win a single game. Almost lose. Good. Okay, 6-6 is correct. I did this sort of on instinct. And I thought, oh, maybe I should have thought about just making the 7, but that does sort of strand the backman, and it doesn't hit white at a time when you sort of have this decent blitzing structure with like 13 guys in the zone ready to attack. I do attack here. Now attacking does go down in value a little bit because of the match score, but blitzing just seems like definitely the right game plan here. With all these checkers in the zone and sort of a nice, this inchoate white prime. Okay, but I gotta get the backman going here. 4-2. Oh, it does. Oh, I saw this play I saw this play after I picked up my dice. I don't know if I would have done it though, to be honest. Killing the checker. I was looking at 13-9, 3-1, which is probably better than my play anyways, but it's closer. Yeah, I did 13-9, 6-4 because I couldn't stand killing the checker on the 3-point, but it's just too exposed. Not only am I leaving this direct ace shot, but I got 2 blocks in the outfield, and this guy is under attack. Apparently, though, 13-11, 13-9 is good. What the hell? Yeah, I'm botching everything. So it likes this play okay. Leaving a 5-3, which is duplicated a little bit. It hates my play, leaving a 6-5, an extra 6-5, which is not duplicated. 4-4. This also gets hit on 4-4. So this is sort of one extra nominal shot on my side of the board, I think, because 4-4 works. But again, 4-4 is duplicated. It trades 5-3 for 6-5. Yeah, it doesn't mind leaving the 3-point slotted if you duplicate the hitting numbers in the outfield. Yeah, this was sloppy. My play's like really sloppy. But yeah, again, it wants to sort of pick up the blot in some fashion. Okay, get this right. For covering the 3-point, but the priority is to run, get missed, and then win, which does happen, I believe. Okay, make a decent play. Make a decent play here, not leaving, killing a checker 4-1, but not leaving 4 kind of deadly shots. Position's clean enough, I guess. Here you have a play that leaves 0 shots, but the position isn't clean enough. After 5-3-4-1. So I sort of weighed the factors correctly. This is too ugly. You leave the 4 shots for a nice clean position. Yeah, her 5-5. She should just run one. Yeah, she should just run one checker. And then things just go swimmingly and I win. All right. Well, I got to take off. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, this was helpful. I mean, so how was the game? Yeah, the game was about a 4. My only blunder, a lot of errors though, a lot of sloppy stuff. My only blunder is this, which we talked about a lot. I guess I should be thinking about not just my front structure, not just about the shots, but I should be thinking about hanging back, putting more pressure on white. And as you pointed out, the 3 blots matters here, also due to the gammon. So you don't do this clever one duplicating play. Yeah. Okay. Well, I got to sign off. Yeah. Hope you got something out of this, and maybe I'll be back to commentate a match or two tonight. But it depends on how well I do in my tournament. Okay. We'll see you next time.